What's up, CEOs? So today we're going to be talking about how to sell cars when no one can buy them. Okay. I had to bring you this today so that you can answer the question for yourself, like, am I crazy to get in this business now or to stay in this business? Because I know a lot of you are thinking about starting or thinking about closing. Okay. So join the group. The link is in the description. Okay. The link is in the description. Okay. Join the group so that you can get access to the training videos, these training videos sooner. All right. Also, if you can subscribe right now and stay connected, because I need you, and I'm going to tell you more about that later. Okay. I'm Shamel Leonard. I started the Auto Dealer Business School because as a dealer myself, I really struggled in the beginning because there was like no blueprint for how to build a real business the small way, right? Like bootstrap. Okay. So I was like, there needs to be that. So I started the Auto Dealer Business School, and I'm showing you how to build your small used car business or dealership that can operate profitably and not take so much out of you. All right. This video is sponsored by the Clutch Fund. Okay. It is time to put a little gas on the fire so that your business can grow. It can grow bigger. It can grow better. And you can actually establish a business that could one day and one day very soon grow without you. Okay. So get the money you need, invest in yourself, invest in your business, so that you can be better for it. Okay. Investments grow money. So have the money to invest and then have the plan to grow it from the Auto Dealer Business School. Okay. All right. So this video was inspired by, I was texting back and forth with a guy who's getting started, and he was like, he had just found his location, and he's like, yeah, I found my location. I'm ready now. Um, am I crazy though, to get started right now with the state of the business? And I was like, that is very good to address. Like, a good thing that you have that question, right? Because honestly, the reason why there's been no live training for the last couple of weeks is because I too have been putting together my plan for quarter 4, end of the year for my business, and also getting ready for tax season next year. Okay. And part of that plan has been like, well, what's going on with the car business right now? Let me see what's going on. What are the indicators? What do I need to be watching out for? What's the problems right now? Like, what are the problems? Analyzing data, what have been my problems, right? What do I need to fix moving forward? Okay. So I was like, okay, this is perfect timing because I just did all that for myself. So let me just let you know that no, you are not crazy to think about getting into this business right now, because we know what it takes right now. We saw this auto industry, this auto economy in 2008. Okay. This is the 2008 auto economy all over again. Okay. If you were not in this around then and doing this business then, I wasn't, but I was in real estate investing, so I remember very clearly what was going on. Okay. Repos were high during that time. Unemployment was high during that time, so money was low for people to put down payments down and to also buy cars. Okay. Like buy expensive cars, right? Gas prices were high at that time as well, so there was a lot of strain on the car budget during that time, right? And I remember during that time saying to myself that because during that time they were like, oh, this is the time that millionaires are made, and because investments get cheap and there's opportunity in the economy, that if you're solving a problem, then this could be your time. And I was like, okay, I wish I would have known all that before. Well, look, it has come back around, unfortunately, right? Like, I am not I'm not excited that people are struggling right now and that the economy is not doing well. Okay. That is not, I'm not like, yes, okay, opportunity for me. That is not how I feel. But at the same time, if this is what is, then what, right? then there are people who still need a solution, right? There are people who don't have a car right now because they got repo, or they need to downsize, or they need an affordable car, right? We saw this in 2008. We learned in 2008 that affordable cars are going to be in high demand, right? And what have we been talking about here? Affordable cars, all right? That's cash cars, that's buy here, pay here cars, okay? We also learned in 2008 that there will be more demand at the auction for our affordable cars, okay? Because in 2008, the other issue that was happening was that, the manufacturers, like your franchises, weren't selling new cars. So they had to dip into the used car supply chain to get some cars so that they could buy and still have revenue, right? So we already know that that is coming, that that is happening right now, right? We've experienced it with the fluctuations with cars at the auction, right? But since we know that's coming and we know tax season is coming up, then what's the solution? Well, the solution is salvage cars, because what we know about salvage cars right now is that the salvage car market, it is growing and has grown. Okay, so there are more salvage cars now than, I don't know if it's been ever before. I'd have to check that, but I am going to check that so that I can give you that statistic so that you can be like, okay, I see what you're talking about. All right. So, putting this all together, CEOs, what does this mean? If you are selling affordable cars, then this is your time. This is it. And if you are wanting to buy more cars, sell more cars, help more people, and make money, this is your time. All right. You just have to set it up to be great, because that's the other thing that I told that guy. I was like, he was like, I just want to make sure it's successful, or something like that along those lines. And every time I hear that, because I used to say that too, well, it's not by chance that things are successful. It is by plan, right? If you want something to be successful, you plan for it to be successful. You give it what it needs to thrive and to be successful. You take the steps so that it can be successful, right? Like if you're planning a road trip to Chicago, you're not going to drive towards California. I guess maybe if you're coming from the east, but you know what I'm trying to say is you put your, like, if your intention is to go in a certain direction, then you give yourself everything you need to go in that direction, i.e. the directions, you make sure you're going in the right direction. That's the same thing with your business, CEOs, right? Like, it's not by chance, you don't just throw money into a machine and automatically comes out multiplied, right? You got to make sure certain things happen. You got to buy cars. You got to buy cars with profit. You got to recon cars with profit. You have to market cars so that they sell quickly and that you have enough profit. Look, profit, 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 right? You got to sell cars and stick to your sales price so that you have enough what? Profit, 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 right? If you want to be successful and have profit, you have to plan for profit. But right now is a unique opportunity for affordable cars, the affordable car market. All right. So at the beginning of this video, I said, listen, I need you. I'm going to need you. And this is where I'm going to need you. Okay. Because now is the time for cash car dealers, for buy here, pay here dealers, for wholesale dealers who want to buy used cars for us, for the affordable retail car dealers, and want to buy to recon them. Okay, so you want to buy clean title or salvage title, wholesale dealers. Okay, so we need wholesale dealers. We need independent auto lenders, right? Because remember, I said in the beginning of this video that people have lower down payments, they're going to have repos, right? So this is a time for investors who want to just have some passive income, sit behind the scenes, but be the lender behind a car lot, basically, right? So say you're interested in buy here, pay here, but you're not interested in the car lot part, right? You're just interested in the finance company part, well, we need you too. Okay. And there's opportunity there. And then you can connect with the lot, and then that partnership can grow you both. Okay. So independent auto lenders, this is a time for mechanics, body techs, and detailers. Okay. Because the dealers are going to need you. So in the comments, I want you to tell me who you are. Either you're already in business or you want to be in business, okay? And you want to be in business during this time because you realize that people are hurting and they need a solution, and the solution is you. Because you are brave enough to tackle the affordable car market with support, right, from the Auto Dealer Business School, right, with support, but you're brave enough, you're smart enough, you know how to invest, you're investing enough into your business to solve this problem for people. And because of that, you will be rewarded greatly, right? You'll be rewarded financially for solving the problems for people. People are going to love the fact that you have quality, affordable cars for them to purchase. Okay, so in the comments, please put cash car dealer here, buy here, pay here, wholesale here. Okay, auto lender here, mechanic here, body tech here, detailer here. Okay, I need to know who everyone is, and then I'm going to walk you through what your business needs to have to be successful so that you can get that, and then you can be successful. Okay, because then what I'm going to do for you, okay, this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to get your business established. If you're not in it yet, I'm going to show you how to run it with just you or a small team. Okay, and then I'm going to help buyers to find you, and then I'm going to educate them on buying from you so that you will have less misunderstandings with your buyers, right? Okay, less complaints, less issues, less on that side, all right? Because yes, if you're selling salvage cars, there are some things that you want to make sure your buyer knows up front so that they don't have buyer's remorse, okay? So that's what I'm going to do for you. So you get it together so that you can be part of the solution, that I can tell people, hey, a solution is here. And then it's like a beacon. They see it and they're like, that's what I need. And then they find you, and then they invest in your business by buying cars from you, and we live happily ever after. All right, CEO. So if you're picking up what I'm putting down, please let me know in the comments. Like, yes, I see it. I mean, I don't want to say you like, am I making sense? Because we saw this in 2008. Like, literally, we do not have to even think about it or reinvent the wheel. We totally saw the plan play out right in front of us. So it would be silly not to follow the plan. All right, CEO. So listen. I need people who want to hold inventory. I need people who want to go to the auction, buy, hold inventory, have a lot of cars. It doesn't have to mean you have a car lot, okay? You can have your cars in like parking spaces somewhere, or, someplace like that. So you can still start small, but I do want people who are interested in holding inventory, because those will be the cars that I will highlight so that people can come to find them and buy them, because people are going to need cars right away. The affordable cars they need right away. That's not a by appointment only kind of situation. Okay. That is a what you got right now, because I got to go to work on Monday. Right. So I need you to hold inventory. All right. If you want to hold inventory, then let me know. If you cash car, buy here, pay here, wholesale. All right. And help more people. Okay. And then just make money. Invest in your business, invest in your retirement, invest in your lifestyle, new house or new car, because those are the other markets that have opportunities right now. The housing market, right? Invest in yourself in this moment. This is the moment that if you were wondering like how you were going to be able to afford certain assets, the assets are getting cheaper so you can afford them. Okay, so put yourself in a position so that the money makes money. Like, you don't your golden goose lays golden eggs, and you spend the golden eggs instead of slaughtering the goose. Okay, and then there's no more golden eggs. Okay, so that is one thing I've learned, is when you get the money, don't spend the money, invest the money, leverage the money, and then that money goes through the system spews out more money, then you take that money to pay for the things that you want. All right, CEOs. So listen, I'm excited about this because this is what I originally saw when I started the auto dealer business school. Really, when I started my dealership so many years ago, this is what I saw, is having like an auto dealer family where once I market my business, then if I don't have the car, then you have the car, right? So that the customer still gets great service and I still get a great, they feel great about me and my business because my business was at least able to refer them to someone who had a car for them, right? Like this family of dealers is it. I'm so excited. This is it. I'm so excited for it. Okay. So if you're a part of this family, if this is you, you want to be in this ecosystem, then let me know in the comments. I'm always praying for your success, CEOs, but prayer without works is dead. You have to do the work. Okay. I heard someone say, I got a lot to tell you, okay? But I heard someone say that, and I hope you can still hear me because one of my AirPods died. But I heard someone say that, everything costs something, right? The body you want costs something. The lifestyle you want costs something. The business you want costs something. It's just a matter of, are you willing to pay that price? Okay. And in the beginning, I wasn't quite sure if I was willing to pay the price, but now I am willing to pay the price. I am. And the price is, working my business, like setting it up to be successful, giving it what it needs to grow, right? Learning how to run a team, learning how to market and advertise, actually doing it, right? So are you willing to pay the price? I want the people who are willing to pay the price for a thriving car business that holds inventory, right? I need you. I need the people who are willing to pay the price. All right. All right. So that is all I have for you. I am always praying for your success. Okay, you will be successful, right? If you follow the yellow brick road, right? But no, you will be successful if you do the things that make you successful, CEOs. Let's do it. Let's become a family of dealers that is very well sustained and supported. All right. So I look forward to working with you soon. Let me know in the comments who you are so I can get you what you need so you can get going. All right. Be blessed. See you next time.